yourselves, therefore, unto the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time. Now, see, the problem is a lot of us, we read that incorrectly. Sometimes we have, this problem where we see words that aren't actually there, but they fit our circumstance, Sometimes we read it as, humble yourselves, therefore, unto the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you at a time in which is pleasing to you. Because once again, we think it's about us.
Come on.
We do not only want to be blessed, but we want to tell God how and when.
Come on, man, preaching.
But that's not what it's about. That is not scripture. I will tell you what is scripture. For we are saved by hope. But hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why yet do we have to hope for it? But if we hope for that we see not, then do with patience wait for it. See, we cannot be that person that sets the timetable. And many times, that's what we do. We set the timetable on when we think it should happen, and when it doesn't, we give up. And then we get frustrated. Because we're not seeing a change. We're not seeing it happen because it's not happening in our timetable. It's not about our timetable. It's the Master's timetable. He will exalt you in due time.
Amen.
His time. Psalms 37, verse 7 to 9 tells us, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off. But those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. Well, look at that. Lord's timetable. I was talking to a young lady at Job Corps. She was discussing her problems, and I'm talking to her. She finally sits across me and says, well, I'm going to give it to God. I said, amen, praise God. And then she left the office. I thought to myself, you don't look very happy in that decision. Because I could tell by her posture, she didn't give it to God. I'll prove it to you. The other day, I went to work, and we were short-staffed. So I knew I would not have time to get something to eat. My darling wife calls me. She's on her way home. I said, what you doing, baby? She says, I'm going to stop and get something to eat. She said, what you going to have for dinner? I said, well, I'm not going to be able to get out of here, so I won't be able to have anything. She said, well, I'll pick you up something. I said, awesome. And when I hung up the phone, guess what I no longer worried about? You see how that works? When you give the problem to somebody, you give it, that's it. You have given it to them. Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Tell him some of your problems, right? Cast a few of your cares, right? Tell you what, you do as much as you can, and then once you're stressed and you can't realize you can't do anymore, then go ahead and cast it upon him. But that's what we do, don't we? That's exactly what we do. We carry that torch, carry that torch, carry that torch. But it tells you, cast your cares upon him. But see, casting your care upon him means you also must submit to his will. See, do we understand that?
Yeah.
See, we can't cast our care upon him, but then tell him how to fix it. We have to submit to his will. Casting your care upon him, that's a submission move. We have to be submissive to his will, because we know he cares for us.
Amen.
See, It's like the kid who wants to live in your house, but tell you the rules. You know what I'm saying? Really appreciate living here. I really like that. But look, we're going to have to move some stuff around. We're going to have to bring this in. I'll be home probably about 3 o'clock.
I think not.
Not here. Not here. But that's what we want to do with God. We want to cast our care on him, but we want it our way. That's submission. His will. Truth. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Casting all your care upon him. Do we understand the importance of the submission in that? I told you, we can't be specialists on us. We have to truly submit to his will, to his timetable. Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. To think that he's not going to come through, you will believe that he don't care about you. And I know we don't feel that. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Be sober, be vigilant. Stop. Let's break that down. Because a lot of people think, oh, well, I'm sober, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I'm good, but that's not about that. See, be sober is be level-headed. Be level-headed. Be vigilant. Let's look at the definition of vigilant. I had to pull out my Webster's dictionary. Keep careful watch for possible danger or difficulties. Then we have the words that are synonymous to vigilant. Watchful, observant, attentive, alert, eagle-eyed, hawk-eyed, on the lookout, on one's toes. So we must be watchful. But how are we going to be watchful doing something if we're upset? How are we going to be observant if we're mad? How are we going to be attentive if we're scared? How are we going to be alert if we're stressed? How are we going to be eagle-eyed if we're depressed? How are we going to be hawk-eyed if we're excited? How are we going to be on the lookout if we're self-exalted? See, all these things will distract you from being vigilant. Do we understand that? From being watchful. And you may ask, well, how is that? Well, you understand how being mad distracts you, right? He said, what to me? I can't believe this. Matter of fact, next time I see, I'm going to have some words for him. He got, I cannot wait to see him. I can't believe he, you see I'm focusing on what happened? I can't see nothing else going on around me. See, I'm so focused on negative.
Yes.
And I'm going to get this negative action out. I'm going to make this person feel as bad as they made me feel. Because I'm going to stay in this negative until I get somebody else feeling like that, and then I'm going to feel better. See, if you focus on negative behavior, then all we're going to see is negative behavior. You know, some people woke up this morning and all they saw was rain. That's all they saw. Rain. They didn't see the blessing of the fact that they weren't in it when they woke up because they were housed. They didn't see the fact that they didn't have to walk in it. They just saw rain. But see, the same is true about positive. Because if all we see is positive, we keep a positive posture, a positive attitude. We stay in the light. And the light is our Father. And when we focus on our Father and humble ourselves and remove flesh and cast our cares upon him, then we can stay watchful. Do we understand that? You see how that works? I'm often reminded of something the teacher used to tell me. A teacher I respected very much. He said, you know, before you make any serious decision, halt. Halt. That's right, halt. Consider these things. Never make a serious decision if you're hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. Halt. H-A-L-T. I was like, that's some good advice. Because I'm hungry a lot. I'm going to think about that before I make my next decision. But do you realize? Telling the brain to stop. Think before what you're doing. And that's what we need to do. Before we open our mouths, what attitude are we in? Are we in a positive or negative attitude? And if we're in a negative attitude, we need to keep that mouth shut. We have to ensure our posture is correct. We have to ensure before we make our next move, we're in the light. But see, a lot of us moving too fast for that. We move way too fast for that. Let me tell you, last night, left work, couldn't wait to get home. Why? I mean, for real, you know, that's what I'm going home to. I'm happy. Couldn't wait to get home. So I'm going to jump in my car, and who needs to turn on the lights? Because I'm just going to get home. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? But that's what we do. We go run into the room, a dark room, don't turn on any lights, and just start swinging. How does that make sense? It doesn't. But it's what we do. We don't position ourselves, turn on the light, and it's like, now I can see what's going on. And then we want to know what the problem is. How can we be watchful in the dark? How can we be watchful and we're not posture correct? We have to remain watchful, which means we have to stay level-headed, sober. Because your adversary, the devil, stop. Who's the adversary? Then why are people fighting me? Why are people fighting you? Why are y'all fighting each other? Because we don't know who the enemy is. It clearly states who the enemy is. The adversary, the devil. He didn't leave it for you to guess who it was. The adversary, who? It's the devil. Problem is, devil's an illusionist. He'll make you think everybody else is your enemy. You got an enemy here, you got an enemy here, you got an enemy here, you got an enemy here. And then while you got fighting all those people, he's out there smiling and laughing. Because you can't focus on who your real enemy is. That's causing all that confusion in your life. So you got to realize, once you fight the true enemy, all those smoke and mirrors disappear. Oh, but he's good though. He will keep you thinking you got 100 enemies. And you got this list of enemies. List of people that you can't deal with that. Can't deal with that person. They don't matter. You got one enemy. You got one enemy. And if you focus on all those others, he got you. He got you right where he wants you. Because your adversary, the devil, doesn't get any plainer than that. Stop working so hard on all those other people. They don't matter. They don't matter. They got no dominion or power over you. But he gonna make you think. He gonna make you think that there's some danger to you. And as long as he got you thinking that, he's still in your ear. He's still in your ear. Understand we have to stay vigilant. Stay watchful. Know who the enemy is. I don't care what he throws up. We know where it's coming from. And when you attack the source, all the rest goes away. The adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Now I need you to understand this about a roaring lion. Because I like the way this is used here. Okay? Seeking whom he may devour. Okay? Understand this. Do y'all know when a lion stops hunting? I'll tell you. Once he's eaten, got it? Once he's caught and eaten, then he'll stop. So, we act sometimes like when we, whoo, yeah, I'm good. He ain't eat yet. He ain't done yet. Do we understand that? I've watched enough Wild Kingdom to know this. I've watched enough National Geographic. I understand how this works. The lion will have his eyes set on a target. And he creeping up. And all of a sudden the herd, boom, break camp. But there's always one that gets the word a little late. And I don't care what the lion had at first. He's gonna say, oh, that's the one. I know. I watched it. It wasn't scripted. There were no deer and lions like, okay, so I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna run, got it. No, this was real life. And then the rest of the herd gets to a safe distance, and they're like, whew, that was good looking out, man. Because I was eating, I didn't, see it coming, but as soon as you moved, I moved. Because we're right there, we're together, that was good looking out, man. I tell you, that was cool. Where's Bambi? Well, Bambi didn't like eating with us because Bambi was big time. So, while we were with the herd, Bambi was off to the side and Bambi didn't get the word the same time. Oh, man, they got Bambi, man? Yeah, they got Bambi. You see how that works? You see how that works? We joke about it, but that's how we are. We'll get out of position. All of a sudden, we're too big. We can't hear nobody. We can't do anything. And we put ourselves right out there. And that roaring lion says, thank you. All I needed to do was just move you out of position.
So true. So true.
And that happens.
So true.
I witnessed the adversary try it yesterday. Adversary threw up some smoke and mirrors. He would have tried it a couple weeks ago, it might have been really ugly. My wife called me. She talked to me about an issue. And then somebody interrupted my office. I said, baby, let me call you back. Person left my office. I looked at the phone. I said, let me go and call her back. Hey, baby. All the right number. Hey, baby, you okay? Oh, I'm good. She said, I ain't gonna let the devil get in here. He ain't got no power here. You hear that? I mean, let's ignore the point that this PhD said he ain't got no power here. But let's focus on what really happened. And then I realized, sometime as a PhD, you got to talk to the devil like that. Because that's all he gonna understand. You ain't got no power here. See, when you're positioned correctly, when you're utilizing what God has given you, when you cast your cares upon him, when you humble yourself, and get rid of that flesh, put you in a better place. It put you in a better place. Because once again, the real enemy wasn't the issue. The real enemy was the devil.
Amen.
And once he was identified, all the smoke and mirrors he threw up meant nothing.
Amen.
That's what we got to realize. But we start getting focused on this, focused on that, focused on everything.
Yep.
The enemy standing back laughing,
Yep.
just waiting to separate you
Amen.
so you can be hanging with Bambi. Can't let it happen. We have to stay vigilant, focused. Because like I said, the lion don't give up till he eats. And the funny thing about the lion, next day he hungry again.
Yeah. Mhm.
I realized in that minute that the minute the enemy gets my wife to look at me sideways, he wins.
Amen.
The minute the enemy gets me to doubt my wife, he wins.
Amen.
The minute he can just put a little bit of question, that's all he needs. Just that little space of division.
Amen.
And a lot of times we give the enemy too much power in our lives.
Amen.
But we need to take it back. And how do you take it back? Cast your cares upon him.
Amen.
Because let me tell you one person the devil ain't going to mess with. He ain't going to mess with him. Not going to do it.